Good morning, Morgan, and good morning to any of Morgan's friends that have joined us for today's video. And today's video, again, is going to be a short one because there's really no code to run to help illustrate the concept that we're going to be talking about today, which is packages, which is related to the modules because it's how you store them, okay? Like you can nest modules within modules. But enough of that. Let's just dive into the reading today, and then of course I'll stop it as we go at the appropriate time, and we'll discuss it some more. But in the meantime, let's get this reading done.
Python Training Video 35. Packages. Packages are a way of structuring Python's module namespace by using dotted module names. For example, the module name a.b designates a submodule named b in a package named a. Just like the use of modules saves the authors of different modules from having to worry about each other's global variable names, the use of dotted module names saves the authors of multi-module packages like number.py or pillow from having to worry about each other's module names. Suppose you want to design a collection of modules, a package, for the uniform handling of sound files and sound data. There are many different sound file formats, usually recognized by their extension, for example, .wav, .aiff, .o, so you may need to create and maintain a growing collection of modules for the conversion between the various file formats. There are also many different operations you might want to perform on sound data, such as mixing, adding echo, applying an equalizer function, creating an artificial stereo effect, so in addition you will be writing a never-ending stream of modules to perform these operations. Here's a possible structure for your package, expressed in terms of a hierarchical file system.
All right, let's talk about this. First thing I want to point out is how this stuff is indented. Okay? All right, so let's think about this. All right, let's start off with this echo.pyn. This is the Python code, but it's under this file effects. So its father is the effects directory. Okay, and the effects directory is underneath the sound directory, and the sound directory contains all the other subfiles that has all the different Python codes that are modules that you need for your program. Okay, and now we're going to show you talk about a little bit more, but let's just go show you just one little bit of code before we start reading. See how you can focus in on just that one package, the echo code. Go sound .effects.echo. Sound effects echo. See how that goes? All right. Now let's continue our reading.
When importing the package, Python searches through the directories on sys.path looking for the package subdirectory. The __init__.py files are required to make Python treat directories containing the file as packages. This prevents directories with a common name, such as string, unintentionally hiding valid modules that occur later on the module search path. In the simplest case, __init__.py can just be an empty file, but it can also execute initialization code for the package or set the __all__ variable, described later. Users of the package can import individual modules from the package, for example, import sound.effects.echo. This loads the submodule sound.effects.echo. It must be referenced with its full name. Sound.effects.echo.echo filter, input, output.
Okay, what are we doing here? We're actually executing a what do they call it? It's a little piece of code, that we've defined inside the echo package. Do you remember how when we created the Fibo module there were two functions in it. There was the something something one or something two. That's what we're doing. This is the module, and this is the little bit of function or definition inside of it. And then, of course, here, because it has parameters, you have to send it depending on how you've written the code. Some you might only have one parameter, but in this case, apparently there are four parameters. All right. Hopefully you understood that. If not, I apologize if I confused you. Let's continue.
An alternative way of importing the submodule is from sound.effects import echo. This also loads the submodule echo and makes it available without its package prefix, so it can be used as follows. Echo.echoFilter, input, output, delay equals 0.7, a10 equals 4. Yet another variation is to import the desired function or variable directly from sound.effects.echo import echoFilter. Again, this loads the submodule echo, but this makes its function echoFilter directly available. EchoFilter, input, output, delay equals 0.7, a10 equals 4. Note that when using from package import item, the item can be either a submodule or subpackage of the package, or some other name defined in the package, like a function, class, or variable. The import statement first tests whether the item is defined in the package. If not, it assumes it is a module and attempts to load it. If it fails to find it, an import error exception is raised. Contrarily, when using syntax like import item.subitem.subsubitem, each item except for the last must be a package. The last item can be a module or a package, but can't be a class or function or variable defined in the previous item.
All right. Now, I hope this all made sense to you. We went through some different ways of achieving this thing. But understanding the structure of packages and how you maneuver around in them is key to understanding other people's code. Okay? Which is going to be important because one of the best ways for you to grow in your programming is to see how other people do their code. All right, and to be able to understand people's code, you're going to have to understand how it is stored. Okay, so all these are, everything here that has py at the end of it is a module, but they're buried in these various directories that for whatever reason they created this structure to fit with the logic of whatever the project was that they were creating. And also you can access just the little bits of code buried in the module as well. All right, and it gives you all the ins and outs of this. And if you have any questions, you could just simply replay the video and reread the manual code. Anyway, I hope this enlightened you. Now go out and have fun and try not to get in any trouble. All right, talk to you later.